In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change the language on your Shopify store. This is an incredibly useful feature, especially if you're aiming to broaden your customer base by making your store more accessible to people across different regions. Whether you're just trying to expand internationally, or perhaps aiming to offer a more localized shopping experience, adjusting the language settings of your Shopify store can be a great place to start. Let's dive right in. The first thing you need to do is navigate to the Shopify website. Once you find yourself on the home page, look for the login button. It's usually located in the top right corner of the screen. Clicking this will take you to the login page, where you'll need to enter your credentials. Speaking of credentials, you'll be prompted to input your email. It's crucial here to use the email associated with your Shopify store. After entering your email, click on the Continue with Email option. This action will direct you to a new page where you're required to fill in your password. However, if your email is linked to a Google account that's already signed in, Shopify might offer you the option to continue with Google. After successfully logging in, the next step is to find your way to the store's home dashboard. Once there, look for the Settings option, which is often represented by a gear icon and is usually located near the bottom left corner of the page. Clicking on Settings will take you to a new page with a host of settings related to your Shopify store. Within the settings area, what you're looking for is the languages section. Once you click on languages, you'll be taken to a page where all the language options for your store are displayed. Here, you'll see your store's default language and any other languages you might have already added. To add a new language, you will see an Add a Language button. Clicking this button will bring up a list of languages from which you can choose the one that you wish to add to your store. Scroll through the list or use the search bar to quickly find the language you're interested in. Once you've found it, click on Select next to your desired language. This action will add the language to your store. After selecting the language, you might want to set it as the default language of your store, or just keep it as an additional option for your customers. It's essential to remember that changing the default language will change how the content is displayed by default for all visitors who haven't chosen a preferred language yet. On the other hand, adding it as an additional language allows visitors to switch to it if they prefer. It's also worth mentioning that simply adding a new language to your Shopify store doesn't automatically translate your content. You will need to manually translate your product information, descriptions, and any other relevant content to ensure that your store is fully accessible in the new language. Shopify provides tools and integrations with translation apps that can help streamline this process, though detailed attention is required to maintain accuracy and brand tone across languages. Changing your Shopify store's language is not just about translation. It's about making your store accessible, recognizable, and customer-friendly to a global audience. Remember, a store that respects and acknowledges different cultures and languages is a store that invites everyone in, no matter where they're from. So, take your time to carefully choose and add new languages to your Shopify store. Keep in mind the potential of your international audience and strive to provide them with a seamless shopping experience in their native language. And there you have it, a straightforward guide on how to change the language on your Shopify store. By following these steps, you can make your store a more welcoming place for customers from around the globe. Remember, in the world of e-commerce, inclusivity is key, and by diversifying the languages available on your store, you're one step closer to building a truly global brand. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial where we'll explore more ways to enhance your Shopify experience.